Call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Sheila.
Here.
Glass.
Here.
Tucker.
Here.
Swallow. Fisher.
Here.
Hanson.
Here.
Sherman.
Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of October 8th, 2025.
Are they not in the packet?
I went to the finance, she said she had the agenda.
The minutes? I didn't see the agenda. I don't know.
I only did the finance portion.
I haven't seen it.
Table of minutes.
Yep.
Do we need a motion?
I'm moving table the minutes.
And moved. We have a second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Tucker.
Yes.
Glass.
Yes.
Sheila.
Yes.
Fisher.
Yes.
Hanson.
Yes. Discussion and action on financial statement from October 2025.
So there's not any action needed, and I will say that these are still draft, they're not. We've got some, Sadie and I have some more work we need to do, because there's some, the income and expenses are probably find some cash where we're not jiving up where it should be. So look at these kind of as a draft statement, but I would say like the income and expenses are probably
Yes, those are more accurate. I
the
checked,
cash would be situations from previous years, it's just it wasn't addressed then, that we need to address probably in this fiscal year.
What was that needs to get addressed?
Cash.
the cash. So like right now, October's cash balance was the -36, and then November's it's 15. I ran the cash balance today, and after this first payroll, it's still positive 16,361. So it's back in the black. But Kelly and I are going to be doing some digging into it to make sure everything is accurate. And I know when we have found that error, we're going to try to make sure that that gets rectified.
So there's some funds coming back.
We hope.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe there's funds that were taken out that shouldn't have been, and so those will come back. We've got to identify where those transfers happened and get back.
Like for the engineering costs and stuff when the project first started. So we're going to start isolating all that down.
Put our pool.
Do it.
We're talking about
The pool, yes, yes. So we will get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time and lots of digging. So, but we'll get there.
So we have list discussion and action. There's no action.
There's
taken.
no action.
No action.
So we don't need table, just no action taken. Any other questions?
And this one will be paid off this week. checked, and that's what it says on the system, so, but that's also what we're confirming as well. Because they do budget that you can use it sometimes,
So we should have that money in the rec center monies?
It is there for budgeting purposes, because the money was, it's been spent on the pool. But it was donations and grants received in prior years that did not get expended in those years. We were allowed to use money from previous years in current year projects and payments. And so we've got to make sure that,
So that's probably not right.
I'm not saying the budget is wrong, but the transfer hasn't happened either to come out of the previous years. So we'll figure out what that needs to be and get it in there properly. But basically, we haven't spent any more money than we brought in, whether it be for grants or transfers or whatever it is. That fund balance was in the budget to show that we were spending money from previous years this fiscal year. But I don't think that was accurate because we spent all the money prior to July
Yeah.
1st.
and I've noticed from years past that they would budget the transfer from fund balance, and then the transfer didn't happen, but I can also ask Paul, so
We'll have a
better answer.
pretty good list of things
Yeah.
to figure out. It may not be before I get over here full time, before we really get to the bottom of it, but we will get to the bottom of it.
Any other questions on financial statements from October, November?
It's on envelope. Because I checked last one, like the month before, and stuff, and it isn't on envelope. I know all our conference is so.
What? Been there for East End approved, and then it got to where it's discussion. It's been there for a long time. They've been messed up.
Yes, they have.
Okay.
Yes, they have. Well, they are still audited every year,
Yeah.
and the auditor, whatever our staff missed, the auditors catch, and it's all, the audited financials are accurately reflecting. Our staff are auditors, but we can get something more accurate in front of you guys on a monthly basis. Give me a little bit.
So get the cleanup from before done.
No action taken. Item 4. Item 5, reports. Have the director report.
So Musco did finish the LED lights on softball field number 4, which is the northwest softball field, and wow, they were amazing. Huge difference. And then what we did is, with their equipment already here, they went ahead, I approved something within my spending limit, but they went ahead and repaired outages, and they got all but 6 outages fixed. There's 2 at softball, 3 at baseball, and 1 at soccer. So all but 6 of our lights out here are working now, which would be great. They couldn't get to those. We had some rain. There were some conditions they didn't want to get the trucks out there to fix those. So each year, I really hope that we can continue to get that grant, because I really like to see all of the fields. They look amazing. Rec League basketball started, this is our second weekend, second weekend, I don't know. But we had 97 kids sign up for that. Competitive going strong. All of that is going real good. We're going to start, I'm hoping by first of the year, I'll be able to have all of my tournament dates set for spring and summer for baseball and softball. And I have 82 days left in my other position, and then I'll be right back. So, oh yes, we did get, the other thing we got is we got hooked up with a credit card machine. So we're able to use, instead of going through Paystar, where if someone comes in, you're asking for everything but their hair color pretty much for them to pay online. We have an actual handheld machine now we can use for concessions, we can use for tournament fees, and it works super easy. I know a lot of people have gone to using credit card machines or Cash App or Venmo at the concessions. We just started this last weekend. We didn't advertise, and we ran a couple of them, and it's super easy to use. It goes right into the account. In fact, we noticed we used it on Saturday. We closed the batch. It was in the account first thing Monday morning. So that'll be good too. I will be looking for a full-time grounds maintenance guy. My other guy didn't stick around very long. He went on to other things, so we will need to fill that position before spring for sure. Anybody have anything for me?
All right, city council report.
Yes, I kind of went over with Gail a little bit. So, as you guys have probably read, they did sign a contract to hire Kelly for the next city manager position. He will not take that over until March 3rd. They did pass a resolution for the special election that is February 10th for the mayor's position. So filing dates for that, it's a short period. It's the end of December. 29th through 31st. Let's see what else did Gail. I mean, that was kind of it. Seems like there might have been one other small thing. Greg Bowman now, he's council president, so for the time being, he will move. He's actually into that mayor's position until the special election.
I think really we're just going to try to kind of keep things going here for the next 82 days.
82.
But then we'll jump, head first into budget season and taking care of some of the things that we know about that need to be taken care of. It does seem like there's some things that we're finding. Either something happens or we found something that didn't happen every day.
Yes.
And so we'll have quite a bit of work to do, but we've got a good team, and I think we'll get through all these things. None of them are things that can't be addressed or taken care of. It's that need to be addressed and taken care of. So that's really, the council is looking for accountability and stability and to take care of this town and our people. And so we're going to move forward with those objectives and do everything we can to make that happen.
Remarks and inquiries by board members. We're adjourned.